Hi everyone. While you're on remote, you're going to be learning about verbs. Today, for your remote lesson, I want you simply to focus on the first type of verb, our action verbs. When we come back together in the classroom, we'll talk about linking and helping verbs, as well as the verb tenses. So for your remote lesson, what I want us to be able to do is explain the function and purpose of a verb in a sentence, and then demonstrate or show the command of the conventions of standard English, or show how well you know these rules by identifying a verb in a sentence. So what is an action verb? A verb tells the subject's actions, the events or state of being. So we focused on finding the subject in the sentence, usually a noun or a pronoun. The subject is who or what the sentence is about. The verb tells us what that subject or what that person or thing is doing. It could also indicate a state of being, and I'll talk to you more about this in a little bit. The verb is always found in the predicate part of the sentence, and the verb is supposed to show action, and it is called an action verb. So a verb, again, is an action word. It tells us what someone or something is doing. Alex dances well. In this simple sentence, the word dances is our action word, our verb. I relaxed on the beach. In this simple sentence, the word relaxed is our action verb. It tells us what I, the subject, is doing. I am relaxing on the beach. So below, I'm going to list other types of verbs that we can find. For example, jump, sleep, argue, play, swim, skip, worry, shout, smile, and think. All of these are action verbs. They're things that we can do. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about the difference, though, that we can find between these. Some of these are things that we can physically see, and some of these are things that we do in our mind. And I'll speak to you about that in a little bit. A verb is the most important word in a sentence. It tells us what is being done in the sentence. Alex is dancing. So I told you that sometimes a verb can tell us the state of being. This is a good example. Is here is also a verb. The verb dancing tells the reader what the subject of the sentence, Alex, is doing. And here this verb is helping us to understand when that is occurring, as well as the ending ing. We'll talk about that when we're together in class. So, as I said, action verbs can be both physical and mental. Some examples of your action verbs that have physical actions are the words run, swim, speak, move, cheer, jump, breathe, eat, kick, and clap. But there are other things that you can do called mental actions that we can't physically see, but they are still verbs. To think, dream, to ponder, to remember, to wonder, to imagine, to forget, to believe. So these are some examples of your action verbs. To practice identifying the verb, you're going to be completing an assignment on Schoology. When we come back together in class, we'll continue to review these and talk about linking and helping verbs, as well as your verb tenses. I will see you all in class.